the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Chicago Bulls.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting.
Play him tight, come on.
Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. It went the distance, too, as they needed overtime to win it.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Levine. Collins is out there with Durant. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dinwiddie.
Unbelievable. Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop, a crate he nailed to some plywood, couldn't even afford the nails, had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Irving attacking. Here's Vucevic, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Durant, but Trey. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Durant's got 5 points so far.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Irving passes to Ibaka. And here is Hield. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Vucevic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. He's so comfortable this close to the cup.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Irving. Collins dishes to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Over Irving. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Hield finds Irving. Now here's Vucevic. Stolen by McGee. Here's Dinwiddie. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
The pass to Vucevic. Rob. Fast break. Here come the Suns. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Got a piece of it. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Durant in the corner. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Irving. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Here's Durant. And Winslow pulls it down.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
Heald kicks to Winslow. Here's Ibaka. Here's Vucevic. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Five seconds left in the first quarter. Irving for three. No good on that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 5. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say.
2011, I came into the league.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands-on basketballs resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
Ibaka is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Heald. Then there's Irving. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Irving passes to Ibaka. Doris, at times out there, things get a little heated. Some people feel like the whistle's being blown too quickly on some of these technical fouls. What do you think?
I would actually completely disagree, Kevin. I think there are certain players who are given far too much latitude and others for whom the whistle does come too quickly. So I think it would be better and more helpful to the officials, the teams, and also the fans to understand what is and what does cross a line. Because to me, there's no consistency, there's a lot of confusion, and I think it works both ways. Sometimes too long of a leash, sometimes too short.
Excellent appraisal.
Oh boy, that's 2 on him now. And if he gets a 3rd foul before halftime, his playing time is going to have to be limited for a bit.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Collins with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Levine. Irving can't hit. Suns leading by 4. Let's go. Durant, no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Winslow finds Ibaka. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, that's high impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Pass to Durant. It's over Winslow. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Bulls shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
You know, what you love about Kevin Durant is he has established himself as a top 2 player in the NBA. But the reality is he's never forgotten where he's come from. His charity work, his commitment to the communities and to the places that have shaped him. It's really kind of cool, Kevin.
No good from Irving.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Levine kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Levine. From 13, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. And in 2013, there was a series of commercials calling Durant the nicest guy in the NBA.
Well, let's remember, Kevin, at that time he was a beloved figure in Oklahoma City. He remains tight with a number of staff members there just because of the kind of person and the kind of professional he was. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's a top 2 player in the NBA. But in terms of his charity work, he is right there as well.
Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Irving's shot is good.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Heald against Levine. Passes it to McGee. Outside, Levine. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Over Irving. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 6.
There's a creativity to the game of Spencer Dinwiddie, just breaking the defense down.
Here's Irving. His last outing, he had 8 points. From deep three-point range. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They were on a nice little roll in that opening period as they got their lead up as high as 7 points. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Durant is out there with John Collins. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. LaVine, good.
Well, spacing the floor with LaVine hitting from range, the offense benefits greatly. Well, the Phoenix Suns guys have missed the playoffs for 8 straight seasons. That continues the longest playoff drought in franchise history.
Winslow, the pass to Vucevic. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. He has 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And before this drought, the Suns had missed the playoffs in consecutive seasons since the 1980s.
Well, remember, this was a very proud franchise, historically one of the league's best regular season records. Fans are so hoping they can get back on a winning track.
For the tie, and that one is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They wanted a fast start coming out of the break, and they are now 3 for 3.
Bulls trail by 6. Irving surveying the floor. The pass to Winslow. Vucevic down low. McGee's there. Irving from long range. Chicago keeps it going. A new 24-second clock. McGee with the block. Inside, here's Durant. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one is on Hield. We've talked about what it takes to be a great head coach, Doris. Qualities that you think are paramount to the success, for instance, of an assistant coach.
Maybe the most important attribute to an assistant coach would be coaching with your heart and soul like it's your job on the line every night, not just the head coach's job. Right? If you pour your heart and soul into something and make that head coach's job easier, then you've functioned appropriately. And the other thing it's allowed you to do is it's allowed you to accelerate your growth. You're constantly thinking, what would I do in this situation? That helps you in the long term.
Love that perspective. Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, think about it, guys. Last year, Spencer Dinwiddie, a little bit of a breakout year, right? Stepped in for the injured D'Angelo Russell and helped the Nets stay competitive, proving to be a big-time scorer.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. And Vucevic kicks to Winslow. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Hield. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Doris Dinwiddie's so good at finding a play to make, even when it seems he has nowhere to go.
Well, that quick first step opens up space to get into the passing lanes. This guy makes a lot of jump passes, but seems to get away with it.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
The other bench deflated because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points, but did nothing to stop it.
Winslow finds Irving. That one wide left. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 14-6 run. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, continuing to show confidence in that jumper. Spencer Dinwiddie looking comfortable.
Bulls trail by 12. Irving passes to Ibaka. Back to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 14.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. He kicks it to Durant. Shoots over Winslow, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, there is an ease with which Kevin Durant plays the game. This guy knows I can score from anywhere right now.
And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Irving is out there with Heel. Then it's Winslow. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now, here is Irving. Another 3 for Chicago.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. Durant just inside the line. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
On the wing, Irving. Kicks it to Vucevic. Fires top of the key. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To the paint, here's McGee, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
That's good from McGee. The Suns coach Igor Kokoshkov has coached Slovenia to the 2017 Eurobasket title. Doris, the country's first ever European title. It certainly helped put his name on the map.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. This young man has had great success internationally and as an NBA assistant. And how about Kokoshkov, a homecoming in Phoenix? He and his family have maintained a house there for over a decade.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He said, fellas, I know you're tired, but you can't coast now. You've got to go harder. This game is in sight. We got to power through and get it. Words from a champion. Back to you.
Unloads from 13. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bulls trail by 15. Outside Irving. Passes it to Vucevic. Back to Irving. Count it. Irving's got 19 points.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Vucevic with the block. In the corner, Irving with it. Off target with his three. Suns leading by 13. Durant with it. Now guarded by Hield. The feed now to Dinwiddie. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I'll tell you, it's hard to deal with Dinwiddie that close to the rim. You cannot mess with his concentration.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Winslow. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Phoenix leading by 14. To the middle. Here's Levine. And the pass to Collins. Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine inside the 3-point line. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Here's Vucevic. Another one falls for Chicago.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Levine kicks to Durant. From outside, off the mark. Hield against Levine. Pass to Winslow. On its way from Irving for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Here's Dinwiddie. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.